So I'm going to go through how to find the equation given this graph. So I'm going to pick here, I have a point, it looks like I have a point right up here, and then it looks like another clean point right here. So this one I'm going to use the rise over run, or I often call it the triangle method, where I'm going to see how far up am I going. So between these 2 points, I'm going up 1, 2, 3. So my change in y, or sometimes they'll say the rise, is 3. And my change in x is I'm going over 0, 1, 2 is going to be 2. So my slope here is going to be 3 over 2. But here's the key thing I have to look at when I use this method is this line increasing or decreasing? And so what I mean by that is as x gets bigger, so if x starts at 0, it's at 4, then it goes 1 and it's going down, 2, it's going down. So that is a negative slope, so I have to put a negative in for my slope. The next thing I'm going to look at is my y-intercept, and that is when x equals 0. So when x equals 0, okay, so I don't go over, y is 4. So I read that point right from the graph, and so that's my b is going to be 4. So I write my equation, y equals negative 3/2 x plus 4. And that's my equation for that previous line. For this next graph, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use the 2-point method, I call it. And so the 2-point method is I'm going to find this point here, looks like a nice clean point, and then I'll pick this point down here. So this first point is I'm over 0 and I'm up 2, and this other point here is I'm over -1, and I'm down 1, so I'm down -1. So my change in y is going to be these two values here, so 2 minus -1, which is going to give me 3. My change in x is going to be these two, so 0 minus -1, and that is going to equal 1, so 3 divided by 1 is 3. So my slope is going to be 3. Now, my intercept is when x is 0, what is y? Y is going to be 2, so my intercept from the graph, this point actually right there, b equals 2, so I have y equals 3x plus 2. So that's how I'm going to go ahead and use the graphs to find the equation for a line.